Alright, me babbers, Bristolian Dave back here once again. It's that time of the week where I do my weekly weigh-in, and I have a topic today. Today's topic, it's a little bit early, but it's been everywhere. So, we're going to talk about it, and that is Christmas. So yes guys, I'm back again. This is week 16 of my weight loss journey. If you haven't been on the channel before, welcome. I'm Dave, Bristolian Dave, and I do videos on stuff. So this is my weight loss vlog, so to speak. So for full transparency, I'm on 2.5 milligrams of Mounjaro, have been for the last 16 weeks, and it's going well. I'm losing a ton of weight. I'm hitting goals. I'm changing my life for the better. And yeah, this is just for you guys to follow along and for me to be a little bit accountable on top of my general accountability. So yeah, this week we're going to do the weigh-in at the end as usual. If you watched last week's video, great, you'll know I hit a big milestone, passing that 4 stone mark, which I still can't believe how quickly I got to that, which was ridiculous. But now we start towards my next goal. And I talked about the goal last week. So obviously by Easter, it was to lose another 10% of my body weight. So this week, in general, it's been good. Calories good, protein good, fiber good-ish. I need to improve it a little bit if I'm honest. But yeah, no side effects, no anything really to report. It's been a good week. I can't complain. So if I finish the video there, that'd just be boring. So, one thing I've been seeing online a lot, one thing I've noticed come up in social media posts, people are talking about Christmas. So now we're past Halloween. I know my American friends do have Thanksgiving coming up. We don't celebrate over here, but, you know, this could kind of relate to that, I guess, because it's kind of the same thing, where you celebrate with, well, food. Yeah, so Christmas plans. Now, I've seen there's multiple different ways that people are handling this. And I'm going to tell you how I'm going to handle it as well. And remember, I'm not an expert, I'm not professional, I'm none of that. I'm simply a dude on a weight loss journey. And I just talk about what works for me and what I'm doing. So I might be completely wrong, but, you know, that's fine. So, I've seen a lot of people that are on their weight loss journey, but also on, like, one of the weight loss jabs. They talk about how they're going to stop for a few weeks over Christmas because they want to enjoy Christmas. And I'm like, fair enough, it's your choice, you know. But at the same time, is it a good idea? I mean, from my point of view, I don't believe it is. Judging personally from my own personal circumstances and how I've realized like my habits and my triggers and things, I won't be doing that. I'll be staying on the Mounjaro as I am whole through the Christmas period. I will still be enjoying Christmas Day itself, so I'll eat anything I want. If there's some quality street chocolates or something floating around, you know, from a tub or whatever, or we always have like on the puddings we have like a lemon cheesecake, and then we do a chocolate mousse. You know, I'll be having some of that as well. I'll be eating my roast. Yes, there will be Yorkshire puddings. There will be pigs in blankets. And I'll be enjoying the day. Will I suffer the following day? Maybe. You know, it depends. But I know that I'll only be able to eat so much because the jab will tell me when I'm full, and I'm not going to be stupid and push through those barriers. My question is, when it comes to wanting to stop for 2 weeks, a week, whatever it is, for a period of time, you have to look at it as, is that the kind of behavior that kind of got you in the situation you're in the first place? For me, it was 100%. Is I'd celebrate with food, I'd mourn with food, any emotion equals food. Celebrations equal food. I would overeat horribly, chuck out the whole week, continue to overeat, and it wouldn't do me any good. It definitely makes you gain weight, and then you either feel really shitty that you gained weight, or you just get into a bit of a depression with it. So for me, it's definitely not worth it. And I mean, this is going to be the first year, so I always get an advent calendar. Always, usually chocolate one. This year is the first year in my entire life I've never had a chocolate advent calendar. I'm not having one. I'm having a Twinings tea advent calendar. So it's different flavoured teas that you just put with hot water. That's my advent. Oh, and I bought myself a Pokemon card advent calendar. Because if you didn't know, I'm a giant nerd and I collect trading cards. Pokemon being one of them. And I'm okay with it. It's a positive change for me. I thought I would be really upset by it, actually. It sounds stupid, doesn't it? Upset by not having a chocolate advent calendar. But from the changes I've gone through and how my mindset has changed, just the idea of having a piece of chocolate every single day just doesn't fill me with the joy it used to. And that's just me, I guess. I don't know. You guys can let me know how you feel about these things. And I do want your opinions on it as well, because I know some of you that are watching are probably planning on taking that break too, over Christmas. And that's fine. You got to do what you got to do on your own journey. I just express from my own point of view what I'm doing and what I think is best, from a personal standpoint. And I'm struggling with the idea that people might throw out all their progress for the sake of a couple of weeks. And, I guess for people that only have a little bit of weight to lose is not so bad. But can you guarantee when you go back on it that you're going to go straight back to how you were doing before? That those little habits that you're trying to build and you just destroyed over 2 weeks aren't going to come back and bite you in the ass? I don't know. I want to know. I mean, I've been tempted now to start a TikTok page, but I know if I start posting stuff like this on there, the feedback would be instant. So yeah, I don't know. People got to choose their own paths with it, but I am very much against taking a break. Because, like I say, if I took a break, if I come off this stuff, have I got the confidence at this point? Even though I'm only on the lowest dose, the 2.5, I'm not gone up. I'm never planning to go up. But have I got the confidence to know that I've got the brain power, I've got the willpower, and I've got the habits in place, that I've changed enough of my life that I am not going to fuck up my journey for the space of 2 weeks worth of celebration? Maybe. Another thing on Christmas, going around the shops, it's a lot of Christmas foods. A lot of Christmas foods. And you know what? Not all of it's bad. It might look bad, not all of it's bad. For example, one thing I saw yesterday when I was doing my food shop is that in Tesco, they had these in their Christmas frozen section. They had these little chicken skewers. One was satay, and one was, I think, a sweet chili, maybe. I was looking at them, I'm like, they're not actually too bad. So obviously they're chicken. They're going to be processed, Like I said, I do. We're not going to get into the eating only raw foods versus processed. That could be another video entirely. But they were alright, actually. They were packs of 10, and one little satay was 26 calories. And I'm like, you could eat the whole box for like 260 calories. That's not bad. So around Christmas, you have buffets and stuff. So I'm like, okay, so that's something to remember. I can eat a couple of them if I want. No worries. Yeah, so I think it's just, like I said, personal preference. But Christmas is going to be a challenging time for everyone, because not everyone, I always have a good time at Christmas, regardless. This is going to be my first Christmas ever where I'm like on a weight loss journey. But I know a lot of people don't enjoy Christmas, and that's okay. Like, it's going to be a tough time for you. But like I said, whatever you do, just make sure what you're doing isn't going to jeopardize the progress that you've made. Because some of you have made fantastic progress. Like, seriously, like, some of the weight loss is great. Some of the whole mindset changes is great. And I'd say the mindset thing is the biggest thing. But apart from that, there's usually parties. There's usually buffets. There's usually family gatherings. 99% of the things that happen in Christmas generally involve food one way or another. So it's just about navigation during this time of the year, I guess. And the other thing is Christmas presents. Sounds weird, right? Christmas presents. So, and I do know at this point, I'm just kind of rambling anything that comes to my brain. But this is what I do. This is the kind of channel this is I like to just put my thoughts out there. People ask me what I want for Christmas. Now, usually people get me things like a chocolate selection box, or when it comes to clothing, that they know sort of what clothing size I am. Problem is I don't even know what clothing size I am now. So they can't get me anything like that. And I've been buying a lot of clothes this last week, actually, which is really weird. We'll talk about that in a different video. But yeah, it's going to be a challenging time because I have to think of presents that don't involve food that people can get me now. Interesting. Anyway, those were just my thoughts on Christmas. Like I said, it was a bit rambly, so if it wasn't very coherent, I apologise. But it's just something I wanted to sort of talk about. So we'll move to the weigh-in because I rambled on enough, and I'm sure people just want to know how I got on this week. So last week, I weighed in at 189.4 kilos. This week, I weighed in at 187.7 kilos. Technically, it was 187.65, but my app likes to round it up, so we'll go with what the app's saying. So it works out, I lost just under 4 pounds. So I went from 417.5 to 413.5 pounds. So in stone, 29 stone, 11.5 pounds. I'm now 29 stone, 7.5 pounds. So I've almost got down literally to halfway through the 29s already. So to be honest, within the next 2-3 weeks, if I keep up the way I'm going, that'll be another stone I clear. I'll be in the 28s. The 28s. I can't remember the last time I seen the 28s, which is absolutely crazy for me. So my total weight loss so far, 28.3 kilos or 62.5 pounds. So it's going really well. It's going really well. Like I said, guys, I am not a professional in any sense. I did my research, I do my studying, so I know kind of what I should be doing. And it seems to work, following the science, calories in versus calories out. And the jab to help with the mental side of things and controlling the hunger. So yeah, never 4 pounds down. Very happy about it. And I am going to continue as I am, like I said. Yeah, so let me know, guys, if you enjoyed this kind of video. And like I said, this one was very rambly about Christmas. So feel free to check out my other videos, you know. There's a playlist for all my weight loss content. I do other videos as well, such as physical media collections, which I need to put up on the channel. I've had them recorded for ages. A couple of them are getting old now. So now, actually, it might be interesting if I upload those and you can see... You'll see what I kind of look like then, actually. So see if I'd be able to see, actually, if I've lost any weight in those videos too. And yeah, I'm a nerd, and that's cool. And yeah, I'm going to be adding more and more content to the channel. I will be doing a bit of everything, really. So if you like this kind of thing, you like me, I think that's the main thing, is if you jive with me a little bit, make sure you subscribe, you like the video, and always leave a comment down below. Like I said, appreciate all the support from everyone on this journey. You've been fantastic. I love hearing about your own journey, and let me know down below. I want to know your thoughts on what you're doing for Christmas. If you feel like giving me a reason why you're doing that for Christmas, feel free. If not, you don't have to. And then we can, yeah, I like to discuss things. So let's do it. And if there's ever any questions you have that you want me to answer in a video, put them in the comments. And if I get enough questions, maybe I'll do like a Q&A video or something like that. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, we're going to leave it there because otherwise I'm going to keep rambling, and you know I will. So thank you very much. Appreciate the support, and I will see you very, very, very soon with a new video. Cheers, me babbers.